What's up, guys? How's it going? It's your boy MJ, and thank you for tuning in once again. We've already started and kicked off another season of 31 Days of Horror, Season 2. And in this episode, I just want to recommend a couple films to you guys that are definitely not top-rated films, that are not top horror movies, not even B-rated. I would say, I don't know where they're floating, but somewhere at the bottom, somewhere lingering. But a lot of things wrong with them, but still pretty decent for 31 Days of Horror, just a horror movie to watch. You guys know me, I don't just watch all the best movies, I watch even some movies that are just terrible as far as horror and even other genres, so that's how I can give a good analysis and perspective on my channel. And I want to say, let's just a couple of them, maybe three of them. So the number one film I recommend that you guys watch, just to check it out and see what you guys' thoughts and opinion of it is, would be called The Scarecrow, Return of the Scarecrow. This one is produced and directed by Louisa Warren, and she also starred in it, so make sure you guys go check that out. Tell me, guys, what you think of it. The series of The Scarecrow, I will say the first film in the franchise was definitely a very it's a hard film to get through, but The Return of the Scarecrow, definitely go check that out. Once again, produced and directed by Louise Warren, and also starring Louise Warren, which is a indie producer and filmmaker, so make sure you guys go check her out. Oh, and she also premiered in, so yeah, she also, if you guys wasn't aware and did not know, she also premiered in the Harry Potter series. Of course, you guys know about the Harry Potter, but she replaced and played the adult version of one of the, I believe, what house was it? The house with the yellow, I can't what, it's Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and that fourth one, I can't think of it right now. Spam in the comments if you guys know what that yellow color house is in the Harry Potter. But anyways, she was in the Deadly Hallows Part 1 and 2. She played the adult version of one of the from the Hufflepuff. There we go, from the Hufflepuff house. Okay, so highly recommend you guys go check that out. Scarecrow, The Return of the Scarecrow. Go check it out. It's a pretty okay film. It's not the best, but go ahead and check it out. Another film that I recommend that you guys go check out, I'm curious to know what your thoughts and opinion of it is. It will be Stephen King's film. It's a horror anthology called The Cat's Eye. Now, I will say about The Cat's Eye, which I will be doing a separate video for that by itself, and I will go into a little bit about my opinions and do a critical review of The Cat's Eye film. But make sure you add Stephen King's Cat's Eye film into your watch list. And if you want to just go check out a pretty decent horror film, go check that out, starring Drew Barrymore. A third film that I recommend you guys add to your watch list for all you horror fans and horror fanatics would be, I would say, it's a couple. I would say The Bone Box. The Bone Box. Make sure you guys go check out The Bone Box. It's a film that went very underrated. It's definitely not a top-notch film, but it's actually a pretty decent horror film. So make sure you guys go check that out. So once again, 3 films that you should add to your watch list for all your horror fanatics, horror fans, and just horror community period. Make sure you go watch Scarecrow, The Return of the Scarecrow. Make sure you go check out Cat's Eye by Stephen King and The Bone Box.